Hey guys, BrokeWizard59 here, and today I'm coming at you with another very exciting LEGO Star Wars review. And this is a set I've wanted to review for a very long time, and finally I have got it. So this is set number 7261, the Clone Turbo Tank. This set came out in 2005 and retailed for $90 US. Its age is 8 and up and contains 801 pieces and 7 minifigures, 4 of which are technically exclusive to this set. So without further ado, let's get into the set right now. Alright, so you do get 7 minifigures in this set, the first of which is a battle droid. And this is your ordinary battle droid here. Nothing too special about him. And he does come with the old style microphone blaster. The second minifigure we get in this set is another battle droid. And except this one does have this fancy styled machine gun here. And again, other than that, he is your ordinary battle droid. So yeah. The third minifigure in this set is a clone trooper. So you can see here he has some nice torso printing. And he is the Episode 3 clone, so he does have the Episode 3 styled helmet. And then here on the back he does have back printing. And has some nice micro binoculars. And as with all Episode 3 clones, he does have a black face. So that is your Episode 3 Clone Trooper. And next off here we do have our Aerial Trooper. And technically this is a exclusive minifigure to this set, but I do not think so, because all this is a Episode 3 Clone Trooper, just like the last one, except he does have a jetpack. That's the only difference. And so here you can see the jetpack. It has some of those kind of like fins, and it has a couple of harpoon guns, which is what it uses to attach the engine. So that's a very interesting styled gun, and it does have the large machine gun blaster made out of the camera, the security camera piece. And again, other than that, it's just a normal clone trooper. The next minifigure you get in this set is Commander Cody. And so again, this is another exclusive minifigure, but this was actually exclusive until it came out in the Clone Troopers Battle Pack in 2007. This Clone Trooper did. But you can see here the back printing, and he does have that orange shoulder cape, which is supposed to be his pauldron. And you can see he has some detailing here on his torso as well, plus the dark yellowish orange stripe down the center of his armor. And he does have 2 old style pistols. And again, he also has the black face. Next off here we have our Kashyyyk Trooper. And this is another one of the 4 exclusive figures, as will be the next one. So you can see here, he does not have any back printing. And then yes, here in the front, he does have some very nice camo printing on his chest armor. And he has some nice like belts with some nice pouches. And he also has some nice leg printing. And as with the other clones, it does also have a black face. So yeah, that's your Scout Trooper, or Bark Trooper, or Kashyyyk Trooper. It has a lot of names. And lastly, and my favorite minifigure of this set, is Mace Windu. So he does have the dark bluish gray torso with the Jedi robe printing and 10 legs. And here in the back he has a cape and no back printing. And then of course in the front he does have the pinkish purple lightsaber. And you can see his face, it has that kind of like plain look to it. And what makes this figure very rare and expensive, other than that he's only included in this set, is that he can actually light up. And so what I mean is this lightsaber over here has a small LED light in it, and that actually lights up when you press the minifigure's head. So here a little easier to see. So that's pretty cool. So yeah. And actually, this figure is running out of battery. I do actually have a couple more figures. Let me get those right now. These are a couple of other light-up figures. So yeah, Darth Vader and Anakin Skywalker. And just want to press their emotes. So they light up a lot better because I did fix their batteries. But anyways, that is your Mace Windu. So yeah. And now let's get on to the set. Alright, so first off here, I just wanted to show you the turret you get in the set. So it can spin 360 degrees. And the actual guns do move up and down. And then also lastly, it's on a bluish red, brownish red 6x6 faceplate. And it has this mechanism here, which is used to lock it in the clone turbo tank. And I'll show you that when we get on to that portion of the review. And you also get a Bark speeder in this set, and this was the first version of the Bark speeder that LEGO released. So you can see here, it's a very interesting ship. Here on the back, you do have these translucent blue grill pieces, and those are some very interesting pieces, which I actually haven't seen before. And you also have this piece here, which is printed. You can see here, it has some Republic emblems. It's a little tough to see. You have the space where your driver sits with a couple of blasters. Then these things on the side are actually shields, like the Knights Kingdom shields. And they're just stuck sideways. So that is your Bark speeder, and now let's get on to the clone turbo tank. So here is the clone turbo tank, and yes, it is a very massive vehicle here, as I just want to put Mace Windu here in front of it, just to show you how large the vehicle is. He's not even as tall as a wheel. So that's right, a very massive vehicle. So this is the front portion of the vehicle. Here is your main hangar bay. This is where the engines are stored, and this is the back side of the ship. So first off, we'll start off with the front of the ship. Alright, so here is the front of the vehicle. And so basically here on each side you do have these two large blaster cannons. And you do have two twin blasters on the bottom as well as one on the top. So definitely quite equipped here on the front. So you can open this portion up like so. And it's a little loose. And these sides open like this. And you can also open this hatch here on top. And as I move inside here, move it like so. So basically what you have here, it's a little tough to see, you do have two studs here. And that is where you put your clone trooper. And so, yeah, take your clone trooper. And you can place him on these two studs. Now this is a feature that many people are confused with and are not exactly sure what it is. But you can see here we do have these black pieces here. You can basically lift up your clone trooper, so this mechanism goes up and down. And here, as I'll close this up, as well as the sides. Come on, there you go. So basically, you push this portion up and close the hatch afterwards. And so basically, what this is a small like hatch that the driver can view out of. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, and also just wanted to show you here we have these window pieces here. And they're actual windows. They're 1x2 like tinted clear tiles. But yeah, that's your front. And I'll zoom out here a little bit. We have our main hangar bay or troop hatch. So you can open each side up like so. Sometimes it kind of gets annoying opening it up, but yeah. And as I'll zoom in here inside. Oops. So inside here you do have some more of those translucent blue pieces, and as well these 1x2 yellow pieces. And so what happens here is you can fit your turret. So all you have to do now is just slip the turret inside like so. And now you have that locking mechanism piece. Oops, it sometimes comes out. But yes, all you do is just push the locking mechanism piece downward, and that is how your turret stays inside. And then yes, you can close the hatches up again. Oops, like so. And again here, just wanted to show you the outside does have this like dish piece for more detailing. And here we have our main engines. They do open up from each side, like so. And you can see here we do have two engines, and they're actually made of the bronze colored R2-D2 domes. And then these pieces underneath here, the orange, you can see those are two translucent orange cylindrical pieces. So yeah, and again these close up like so. And you do have this long stick piece here. And lastly, we have the back of the vehicle. So on top you do have this large blaster that spins 360 degrees and can move up and down. And then also we do have those same twin blasters here on the front, as well as some of the window detailing. And the way you open this up, this side is a lot more accessible. You lift this roof piece up, you can lift these two pieces down, and this piece forward. So basically, that's pretty cool. It has it's very accessible. And as you can see here inside, you do have two seats, so you can like fit your Commander Cody here, and I don't know, you can put like someone else on the other seat, like your Kashyyyk Trooper or whoever you want to put inside. And so they sit down like so. And you do also have two small blasters here. And again, to close it, you just lift this piece up, lift these two upward, and this down last. And they fit in there perfectly. So now let's get on to the top. And lastly, I just wanted to show you the top of the vehicle. So we do have our blaster on the back. And you do have a lot of these telephone pieces, which is a very interesting thing LEGO decided to do for the top. Here we do have this nice small blaster, and that can also move 360 degrees and up and down. So that's pretty cool. And here we do have this piece here, as I'll zoom in a little so you can see there. These pieces right here, and what these are supposed to be are hatches, and you can lift them aside like so. And then you can take whoever your clone trooper and just place him like so. So it looks like he's looking out of the turbo tank. And then of course here is the backside. And lastly, I just wanted to show you the watchtower, which is this piece right here. So there is a small 2x2 piece, 2x2 rounded tile. And that is basically where you place this figure, so he's loose, he can't actually stick. And so the way you lift, so then yes, you can lift the tower, and if you see it'll fall back down. So the way you lock it in place is you turn it, turn it, turn it, until you hear that clicking noise. So now it's like locked. And then to unlock, of course, again, when you hear the click, it's unlocked. So a very interesting little watchtower and feature. And lastly, I just wanted to show you here the watchtower feature. So as I spin it around, you can see you have that small 1x2 Technic piece. And the way it works is up there, right there, next to that white piece, there's actually a little like hole. Somehow get a look at that. It's a little tough to see, but there's a gap. And so what you do is you lift this piece. Zoom out a little again. But you lift it, and then it'll basically rub against the white piece, and then be stuck in that little hatch. That's a interesting feature, and again it'll rub against that white piece, and that's how it's detached. And now lastly, I want to show you the wheels. And lastly, we have our giant wheels of the turbo tank. You have 5 on each side. That's 10 in all. So that's pretty cool. And you can see here the middle one has this small like spring piece, and that's the main wheel that lets the turbo tank go side to side because of that spring piece. And all the other wheels are just like loosely held with the Technic piece here. So it's basically the main 2 wheels that have that feature, and that's how the turbo tank moves. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that, and that's what enables it to go over the rough terrain. So yeah, that is your turbo tank wheels. And lastly, just wanted to show you the instruction manual to this set. And this is just how the box art would have been as well, but I do not have the box. And just scroll through a few pages here just to show you how it looks, you know. You have some nice building. And this was like one of the first years they implemented the thing here where they would tell you which piece was needed for which step. Because before this year, they didn't actually do that in instruction manuals, so that's a interesting fact to point out there. You know, flip through a few more pages. And then now this is my favorite page. Let's see. So what this is basically a collage of all the different Star Wars sets, and my manual is definitely going apart. So we have the turbo tank here, the Jedi Starfighter, and all. We got Arc 170, and so these are just all the sets that are available in 2005. And I have already reviewed the Clone Scoutwalker as well as the Wookiee attack and the Darth Vader transformation. So do check those reviews out as well. And anyways, yeah. And with that, I will complete the review of set number 7261, the Clone Turbo Tank. So all in all, it's a very good set. Love the minifigs. You get 7 minifigs, 4 of which are exclusive to this set. Plus you do get 4 clone troopers, so that does boost up your LEGO clone army. And you have your nice speeder and turret, which you can add to any battle scene. And then of course the turbo tank itself, very massive. It has some great features. You have nice compartments for playability features. So, I mean, all in all, I really love this set. The only flaw in this set, so move it over here, you can kind of see there are gaps between the hatches of this back compartment. And on the front compartment, there aren't really any hatches or any cracks as much as the back compartment. So, I mean, I don't know why it was like so on the back, and you can also see a couple here. So, I mean, that's the only flaw with the set, that maybe they could have just, you know, fixed up those cracks a little better. But, you know, that's not a major flaw. I mean, unless you look closely, you'll actually see that. But from far away, it looks fine. There's really nothing wrong with it. So my final rating of the set, I'll give it a 9 out of 10, and of course, that's a very good rating. I mean, I usually give sets rating, 7 to 8? That's my usual. It's really tough to find a good Star Wars set. And for $90, this was a very good deal. I mean, you don't really find too many really good priced Lego Star Wars sets which are really good quality, really good playability, like all in one. You don't really find too many of those. And so if you're looking to buy this set, you can find this on Bricklink and eBay for anywhere from like $100, $110 to like $150, $160 used without the box and with the instruction manual. If you're looking to buy this set sealed, it'll cost you $200+. On Amazon, the prices go up to like $500, so I mean, I wouldn't really check there if I were you, unless you have $500 to $700 to spend. But anyways, yeah, so this is a very awesome set once again, and I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Actually, I just want to leave you with a fun fact on this set. So this set came out in 2005, as I said, and this set was re-released in 2006. Between 2006 and 2007, the set was re-released, except this time it did not have the light-up Mace Windu minifigure. Instead, it had a normal Mace Windu minifigure with like the darker purple lightsaber, and it also included one extra Episode 3 clone trooper. So just wanted to put that out there. But other than that, that set was the same. So if you have seen reviews where the Mace Windu isn't light up, that's the reason why. But anyways, I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe for more LEGO Star Wars custom and set reviews. Anyways, this has been Brick Wizard 59, and I'll see you next time.